Welcome to the start of Season 3 here with West Ham United on Football Manager 2022. We're right on the transfer screen. You can see we've got £250 million worth of transfers to catch up on. And we are taking on Bayern Munich in the European Supercup. We'll get straight into it. You can see straight away the big transfer happened. Karim Adeyemi, he did go to PSG. They did pay his release clause. They made an initial offer. It was around about 49 million, I think, in an upfront fee and then a few extras, possibly a sell-on clause as well. And I said no. I negotiated. I didn't reject the offer. I didn't want to upset the player. So I just went in and said, I want the release clause flat. That is it. And they did it. And I'm happy with that. No messing about. Thank you very much to PSG for doing that. It was done before the transfer deadline opened. You can see it went on the 1st of July. What it did allow me to do was go and get Rafinha in from Leeds United. I will go into that one in a little bit because that one was a bit of a strange one. Other not big transfers, but there was a lot of medium transfers. We've got one big one there, Owen Vinedal. He's just gone to Borussia Dortmund for 38 million. They didn't make an offer. They made an inquiry of how much I wanted, and it had automatically set it to 42.5 million. So I suggested that. They came back in at 32, and I got them up to 38. It's just straight cash. There may be a sell-on, I can't remember. Mario Pasalic, Oscar and Pablo Fornals have all gone for 15 million each, and James Tarkowski for 3.8. So a really good trimming of the squad. A lot of the squad players there going, to be honest. I mean, Vinedal was important, and obviously Karim Adeyemi was a star player. But in terms of Oscar, Tarkowski, Fornals and Pasalic, they were good squad players, but they were squad players. So to bring in 40 odd million, nearly 50 million for those guys, I'm quite happy with that. Made a profit, I think, on all of them. Maybe broke even on Oscar. I think we paid 15 for him. So Rafinha's coming from Leeds United. I earmarked him at the end of the last episode for the replacement. He was my first choice replacement for Karim Adeyemi. And we've got him in. Very, very happy to have got him in. He's had a decent pre-season, as you can see. 3 assists and a goal in half a dozen appearances. He had a transfer value of 37 million. I can't remember if he was actually transfer listed. So we went in and offered 37 million, and they negotiated us up to 41.5. So I clicked suggest terms on that. I was happy with that, and it came up green. Yep, that's fine. Press continue, and it came back saying they've rejected the offer, which I found a bit weird. So gave it a couple of days, went back in and just offered them 41.5 million again, and they accepted it. Maybe a bit of a bug in the game, don't know. Very, very happy to have him on board. Darko Giabi, I'm not really sure how you pronounce that. We'll go with Giabi, I think. If you're a Man City fan, which is where we signed him from, let me know if you know how to pronounce that. Very good looking midfielder. Was superb in one of our pre-season friendlies. Scored a hat-trick from the centre mid attack role, which is the one that we're training him in. He's going to be a squad player. He is going to be in there as a squad player. He is on the development list because I think it was a promise. You can see here, pleased to already see attempts made to loan him out. So I don't really want to loan him out, but it was one of the promises when I signed him. £500,000, yeah, risk-free signing, I think. I think he will go on and do something for us. James Trafford has come in on a free transfer, goalkeeper from, I think, was he Man City as well? Or was he Man United? No, he was Man City as well. He's been at Accrington and Dundee on loan. He's 6'3". He's solid. 20 years of age, 3.5 star potential. He's solid. So he will play in the under-23s for now. I keep getting offers from Sampdoria for Andre Kolar. So if he kicks off and wants to leave, then we might end up with James Trafford being our first choice. I'm going to save Salvador Meraviglia till the end because I'm excited about him. Facundo Jordan, he has come in from Racing Club on a free. He is in the under-23s. I think this was my head of youth development that got this guy in. But he could play a couple of positions. Looks like there's something there for him. So I'm really happy with that one. Jean-Claire Todibo is coming from Nice. Very, very happy to get this guy on board. He is 6'3", a very good ball-playing defender. He was at Barcelona for a while. Then he went out to Benfica and Nice and Schalke. He's played for a lot of clubs. Nice was where he's found his main career so far, making over 80 league appearances for them. So yeah, I'm happy. Barca picked him up on the cheap, really, from Toulouse, and then ended up getting 7.25 million. And Nice have made a tidy little profit as well of 26 million is coming for us. But I'm really happy to have him on board. And a couple of good squad signings and good young English players as well. Brandon Williams comes in. He was transfer listed at 6.5 million, or 6.4 million, which is what we've paid for him. I'm very happy to get him on board. He could play right or left back. He wants to play, I believe. I think he wants to play as a wing back. So that's going to be a bit annoying because I don't really play wing backs. And Lloyd Kelly's coming from Bournemouth as well. Could play as a left-sided centre back. Well, he's left-footed, so I would use him as a left-sided centre back or at left back as well. And again, good squad player, young English player, helps with the squad registration quotas. And yeah, so I'm happy with our business so far. We've still got a couple of weeks left of the transfer window, so anything could still happen. We still have, because of the Adeyemi transfer, a hell of a lot of money to spend, and we have plenty, well, about 90 grand as it stands in the wage budget, but of course that can be adjusted. The squad are all on high bonuses for every competition because we can afford it, so we've done that. We will just have a quick look at the Premier League transfers and just see what else has been going on. Let's have a look at the biggest ones. So Ranger by FISA. Adeyemi going out to PSG was the biggest one. Dani Olmo's coming to Chelsea, as has Nico Gonzalez. Sandro Tonali's gone into Manchester City. Soyuncu's gone to Newcastle. Renan Lodi's gone to Newcastle. John Moncayola from Osasuna's gone to Newcastle. Diego Carlos has gone to Newcastle. Wow. Lots of players going to Newcastle who are our first opponents in the Premier League. But I'm not going to be doing that video. I'm not going to be doing that game on the channel. Gonzalo Inacio has gone to Man United. So plenty of big transfers going through. Rafael Guerrero has gone to Tottenham. Leicester picking up some players. Eric Garcia, Timothy Weah, Emi Buendia as well. So some big transfers going through. In terms of manager movements, Rafa Benitez got sacked by Leicester, and Pedro Martins has come in from Olympiacos to take over. And I think Rafa Benitez has just... Is it Poland? Yeah, he's just been appointed the Poland manager, which is interesting. Chelsea hired Pep Guardiola after Thomas Tuchel was sacked, and so that is it in terms of. I mean, look, they sacked Tuchel in February and didn't appoint Pep until the 4th of June. So they went a long old time with an interim manager. I think that pretty much brings us up to speed. We are playing Bayern Munich, and they were the team that signed Kylian Mbappe on a free transfer. So that's annoying. Is he still at the club? Yes, he is. They use him as a left winger by the look of it. Who else have they got? I mean, it's a good score. I'm not expecting to win today. I'll be brutally honest. I am really not expecting to win today. But you never know, do you? You never know. I can't remember where it's been played. It's been played at some where is it? It's been played at some weird ground, I think, and I can't remember where it is. Bayern, they beat. It was Atletico Madrid they were playing, wasn't it? I can't remember if I saw the score or not, but they beat Atletico in the Champions League final. The good news is Kurt Zouma serves his suspension that he picked up in the Europa League final. He serves it today, so I get him for the Champions League, which is excellent news. Do we have any debuts? Todibo's making his debut, and Meriviglia because... Oh, I didn't show you him, did I? Meriviglia. Dusan Vlahovic is struggling a little bit. So this kid, 18 years of age, picked him up on a free from Boca. He bagged 4 goals in a pre-season friendly, the same one that Giarbi got a hat-trick in. He scored 4 in 22 minutes in the second half. He was just outstanding. Can you tell me why the hell he's not rated as a wonder kid? I mean, I do not know how this guy's not rated as a wonder kid. Media description: striker. He's already 2.5 stars. He's already Premier League standard, and he's a 5-star potential player. How is he not a wonder kid? I cannot wait to see what he can do. I'm really looking forward to seeing him. I'm really happy to go in with him as my backup striker for Dusan. I really am. Diop is lacking in match fitness. He's not. Oh, just because he's got that little yellow arrow. That's not really that bad, but that's fine. We can bring on Gym City or something for him. It's not an issue. So yeah, I'm really excited to get this season going. I'm starting to pay a lot more attention to the squad registration, because if you sign too many foreign players, you have to leave you have to have 8 trained in England for 3 years under the age of 21, or while they were between 18 and 21, I think it is, or something. It's something like that. And so that was why I signed Brandon Williams and Lloyd Kelly, because they help with that quota. It means that I can have a slightly bigger squad because I don't have to leave as many spaces. So yeah, it's good. Whereas before, I think I had 5 at one point, 5 out of 8, which means that I could only have 21 players. Whereas, 22 players, sorry, because I had to leave 3 spaces. Whereas now I only have to leave 1 space, as things stand. I mean, anything could happen in the last couple of weeks. I don't actually know what I'm going to say here. Can I hands on hips? We're the underdogs, but that suits us. Doesn't seem to have gone down too well. No touchline interview. Okay, I don't know if I kind of double pressed the spacebar there. It felt like I did. So I don't know if I double pressed accidentally and skipped the interview, but I'm not really fussed. Not really fussed. Yeah, so the problem I'm going to have as well is with Kelly and with Brandon Williams, because Brandon Williams wants to play as a wing back. Lloyd Kelly wants to play as a wide centre back. So here's a question for you. If I have them set to play those roles when we kick off, but as soon as the whistle goes, and then I revert to the ball playing centre back and full back, will they realise, or will it count that they've played in their preferred positions? If you know, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to have some issues with them going forward, or I'm just going to have to do it. Right, I am going to just drop it to the cagey formation, because it's a low. The thing I was worried about coming into this was I was going to get absolutely rinsed with the high defensive line. So I just want to see if dropping the line back a bit would help. I mean, we weren't getting in behind. This is the first highlight after 35 minutes. Here is Mbappe now, though. Back for Goretzka, Muller. We're forcing them back there, aren't we? Oh, that's a great ball. And Sane was offside. But they had to go back here. I mean, we've got a lot of players back there. We've not had a shot on goal, which is the annoying thing. It's unlucky that was offside, because that was a wonderful ball in from Goretzka. Good save from Alex Meret, to be fair. We'll encourage again. I'd love to win this. Win the UEFA Supercup. That would be fantastic. And not just to beat Bayern, of course, but to win that trophy would be great. Especially after the disappointment of the last episode where we lost the FA Cup final, but won the Europa League final. I don't really know what I'm supposed to say here. The pundits might not believe in us, but the fans do. Yeah, I'm not really... I mean, we haven't had a shot on goal. So I don't really... And they seem to have got all their shots on goal since we went to this tactic as well. So we'll see what happens here. It's Pedro Porro. Oh, and Gnabry, wow, in off the post. I mean, Alex Meret died for it. There was absolutely no point. He wasn't getting anywhere near that. Goretzka again pinging a wonderful ball out to Pedro Porro. And that's just a ridiculous goal. Right, okay, that's annoying. Definitely going to have to make some changes. We've had a shot. We've had a shot. The thing is, we're playing Bayern Munich. Do you know what I mean? I can't really lay into them because we're playing Bayern Munich. So I don't really know what you say to that. Who else can I take off? I'm tempted to give a couple of the kids a go, but I am going to bring on Giabi. We're an hour in, and we're only a goal down. If we only lost 1 or 2, I'd be quite happy with that. And we'll bring Rafinha on for his debut, shall we? Yeah, good shout. Right, Bayern building from the back, Upamecano. Oh, Rafinha. Oh, he's hit the outside of the post. Oh, unlucky. We got the press on them there, and we got the ball off them. I mean, it would have been a robbery, but it would have been lovely for Rafinha to get on the score sheet on his debut. Goretzka. Johnson clears it away. Oh, and it bounced off Meraviglia. Upamecano had missed his header. Oh, that was annoying. Meraviglia was away there, wasn't he? 5 minutes to go. Tellez has stolen it. Jeremy Boga. Meraviglia. And again, he's given it away. Is the occasion too big for him? For Meraviglia. I mean, I don't know what that was. But again, you know, he's 18. I can't really have too much of a go at him. Because I mean, there are far bigger players than him that are not having a good game. All right, so we've lost it 1-0. Oh, really don't want to be watching them lift that, do we? No. I am going to say you did yourselves proud, and that is all I can ask for. A disappointing result, in your view, what happened today? Look, we're playing Bayern Munich. We're expected to lose heavily. Yep, we can take solace. I hate this question. There's no good answer to that question of why didn't you use a player that was on the bench when you lost. I mean, there's no good answer for that question, is there? We've got 3 million. We got 3 million for losing. That's all right, isn't it? We got 3 million for losing. These are the friendlies that we had as well. I mean, we had one against Barcelona, which Dusan Vlahovic played in, which is why he wasn't fit to play in that game. I don't think he would have done anything, to be fair. Right, I mean, look at the start to the fixtures we've got. I mean, until we play Liverpool at the end of September, I mean, we've got 6 very, very winnable games there. I would be almost disappointed if we weren't at least on 12, 15 points by then. I mean, Newcastle away is going to be tough. The rest, you would have thought, are very, very winnable. But then we have that horrible run again, Liverpool, Arsenal, Man U. Right, what I'm going to do, it's a bit of a shorter one this time because we had transfers to catch up on and things. If I did 2 matches, it would probably be like passing the half-hour mark, so I don't really want to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do Newcastle and Norwich off camera, and then we have Sheffield United and Brentford at home. And the good thing about that is it straddles the end of the transfer window as well. It straddles deadline day. So hopefully what I can do is if anything good happens on transfer deadline day, I can cover it as well. So that is the plan. That is what we're going to do. Smash a like on this one for me, guys. Let me know what you think of my transfer business. Turn on the subscribe and turn on the notifications. Yeah, jump in the comments. Let me know what you think about those transfers. And I will see you soon for Sheffield United and Brentford. Should be on Wednesday. Join me for it. I'll see you then. Bye.